Artificial intelligence is breaking new ground and reaching the backlands of Piauí with a lesson in survival. How does the Katinga help you teach artificial intelligence? It inspires me in many ways, especially through this context of resilience, enduring long dry spells and adapting to the environment's demands. A cactus, for example, modifies a leaf to lose less water to the environment, which is something amazing. I came to teach biology, and when I arrived at the school, this opportunity arose to work with artificial intelligence classes, which was a challenge at first. Amanda is a teacher in Guaribas, a town with just over 4,500 residents. Good morning. Good morning. Excited for our class today? Yes. In 2024, AI became a mandatory subject for over 120,000 high school students, and for the final year of elementary school in the state network of Piauí. The school has a computer lab that is very crowded. There aren't enough computers for all the students in the same class at the same time. It needs updating, but that's not a problem around here. Teachers also teach artificial intelligence in an offline way, in a regular classroom. We could work with what we had. Poster board, colored markers, scissors, and animal cards, and these animals are typical of our Katinga biome. Each group picks an animal from the cards. Recognizing similarities or patterns leads to the correct answer, in this case, the animal chosen. The agouti is terrestrial, and it's a rodent. And it can also fall into the priere, because the AI will be based on the data we will impose on her. And the priere is also a rodent, also terrestrial. So we were here discussing which characteristic will differentiate the two. And here's one. The priere, the agouti can swim, but the priere cannot. And the decision tree will decide which animal we're talking about based on the characteristics that we provided. This is a mind map that we'll create in practice by building an algorithm. Algorithm, what kind of thing is that? It's a sequence of instructions that a computer follows to perform a task. A step-by-step process like a cake recipe. To explain, let's go back to nature. The people of the Katinga know this tree well, which is considered sacred by many people. The umba tree is a source of food and even water, which is stored in its roots, especially during dry seasons. But this structure with trunk, branches, and many twigs also helps explain how artificial intelligence works. In fact, in programming, there is a very famous algorithm called the decision tree. It's like asking a question, and the answer is one of those little leaves. To reach it, we would have to choose and then decide to follow the right branches. Artificial intelligence can map out and remember this path. The decision tree will be the algorithm for machine learning, a form of deep learning. After the classes we started having about AI, my mind opened up a bit about this subject. An awakening to a world in transformation. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? All good. Did you sleep well? Niselma is ready. Would you like some coffee? I'd like some coffee. Her house is in the Cajueiro district, 30 kilometers from the school in Guaridas. In our town where my school is, it takes about an hour. So that's why you have to leave so early then? Yes. This long journey has a set destination for the 17-year-old student. I was researching, trying to create a prototype for an app. Then we thought about the possibility of connecting local farmers. That's really cool. Do you think technology can help your community here? Yes, definitely. Especially when it comes to the economy and healthy eating. It is with this certainty that Miss Selma makes this journey every day, through the dusty Caatinga during the dry season. But in the young woman's mind about to enter the job market, there are still many doubts. Many professions have already declined, right? And new professions are emerging. That's why we should always be striving to keep up with this technology. I don't think machines will replace me, for example, as a teacher, because it's a profession that requires a gift. They are there as a tool to assist, not to replace my work. What are you using artificial intelligence for? Oh, just try taking a test here. I always guide. It's helpful to correct some text. I always advise being careful with the prompts, which are the commands they enter there. So, if he does a more specific search, the more he details the command, the more satisfactory and accurate the response he will get. Subtitles by the Amara.org community.